I'm going to talk about things to look out for when buying a property. Number 1 on the list, location. What location are you seeking out for to buy that property? Then your budget. You need to have a budget, have a budget, so it will be easier for whoever is helping you buy the property, an estate or you want outside an estate. Then what purpose are you buying the property? Is it for commercial purpose, industrial purpose, for farm, or for residential purpose? These are some of the things you should look out for before you buy a property. You don't want to buy a property for residential purpose and they're giving you somewhere in a commercial area whereby you don't have your rest of mind, or you buy a property for a commercial purpose and they're giving you in a residential place whereby business will be hard for you to even do. Then what kind of property are you building? Are you buying a duplex, fully detached, semi-detached, terrace, mansion, penthouse? These are some things you should also look out for. How many bedrooms? 2, 4, 5, 1, 10. What are the title of the documents? Having a survey plan is not enough to own a property. Having a receipt is not enough to owning a property. There are documents that are very necessary to have a property. For example, deed of assignment, C of O, deed of gifts, governor's consent. These are documents that are very necessary to make you own a property. Then another thing you should look out for, building approval. If a person or a developer builds a property in his land and it's not approved by the government, this is a situation whereby the property can be demolished much later, or maybe in just a year or 2 years after you moved in, or when you're still building, the property can be demolished. Whether a structural property or a land, you should look out for, make sure there is a building approval to that property before you move in, before you make your money, before you make your payment, because I don't know, they work again, or and especially now that the government is announcing from time to time, some places they want to use this place for railway, or it's going to be a road or something like that. You don't need to let yourself be in this position. I beg, if you don't want to use the money, I beg, give people like us. No, take and take help our destiny. So another thing you should look out for is payment plan, especially if you're getting a property off plan. Maybe an off-plan property, you should look out for the payment plan. Do you make instrumental payments or you make a full payment? You would like to see the documents, not just that the documents or the property is saying C of O or deed of assignment or stuff like that. You need to go to the registry to check the properties to be sure that these are the right properties, or this property really went through this process. Not that somebody is telling you that this is a deed of assignment, because some of them can give you a fake document. But if you don't go to the registry to check all these documents, or yours is your own, no, I hope I don't meet anybody that will come back after seeing this video to tell me that, this is what happened. But if you've made a mistake, you can start working on it. If you already have a property, it's advisable you go to the registry to clarify things, to make the property fully legal in your possession, so that somebody doesn't come one day and demolish your property. It's going to be very painful when you find yourself in a position like that, because one, government approval, without that, the government can destroy or demolish your property and tell you to go and rebuild, or the government have use for that land, maybe because they want to do 1 or 2 things there. So most times it's better you do the right thing to avoid all these issues and problems. The another thing you may want to do is to find out who exactly is selling. Is it a lawyer that is selling? Is it an agent, or is it the direct owner? These are questions you should find out, because most time with cases we've heard of, people pay to the wrong set of people. Another thing you should also look out for, especially if you're buying from a family, or there is a will and somebody is playing a fast one on you, buy a property from the right source. Do your due diligence. The history of the property. Is the property a gift? Then there was something I noticed when I was trying to sell a property. There were 2 sisters who inherited the property, and they have an auntie that is still existing of their late mother. So it's different when you're buying property from a woman or from a man. Directly, if it's a man, the children inherit it. If it's from a woman, there are still some processes, because most times the children bears the father's name. So there's also a difference when you're buying a property through from a diseased man or a diseased woman. These are some things you need to go and find out. Don't just buy property finish, because they won't say you don't turn landlord, and tomorrow somebody will turn you to tenant again. Anyways, this is how far I'm going to draw this curtain. If you have any question, feel free to ask your questions. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, drop your comments, ask your questions. And if you want to buy property, I beg, don't allow this my teaching go in vain. Reach out to me to buy properties, mostly in Lagos Island. They have 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 bedroom flats, duplexes, mansion, and everything for sale. Thank you for seeing this video. Don't forget to share, and I hope to see you in another of my video. Bye for now.